Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Thursday, March 26, 2026 meeting of the Zoning Board of Appeals. I'm going to invite you to all please stand. Pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Be seated, please. Number one on the hit parade.
Yep, so we have a request for an extension, appeal number 2024-001, Vincent Thomas Frankini, 196 South Jamesport Avenue in South Jamesport. The relief was originally granted March 14th, 2024, and the zoning board granted a first extension with an expiration date of March 14th, 2026. They are requesting their second one-year extension, thus expiring March 14th, 2027.
So moved. Second.
Second.
All right, Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
Aye. Mr. Zwiski?
Aye.
And Mr. Porsche?
Aye.
And I vote aye. So adjourned.
And then we have two adjournments, one for appeal number 2026-002, Maria Salguero, 178 Main Road in Aquabog, adjourned nunc pro tunc from March 12th to April 23rd, 2026.
I move. Second.
Second.
All right, once again, Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
Mr. Zwiski?
Aye.
Mr. Porsche?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
And then the second adjournment is appeal number 2026-005, Charles Aegis, 167 Pier Avenue in Jamesport, adjourned nunc pro tunc from March 12th to the requested date, which was April 23rd of 2026.
You want to move in?
So moved. I second.
All right, once again, Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
Mr. Zwiski?
Aye.
Mr. Porsche?
Aye.
And I vote aye.
Moving right on to public hearings. Appeal number 2026-003, Marion Lo Cicero, 253 Newton Avenue, Riverhead, Suffolk County Tax Map Number 600-127-2-42, Residence 840 zoning, for an addition to an accessory structure and to legalize a shed. Applicant requests variances and/or relief from Town Code Chapter 301-9, where proposed side yard setback is 1.8 feet and the minimum required is 20 feet. Chapter 301-9A1D, where shed is 1.9 feet from property line, minimum required is 5 feet. And Chapter 301-11, where proposed impervious surface coverage is 50.3%, maximum allowed is 15%.
You want to raise your right hand, please? Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, help you God.
Yes.
Put your hand down, please, in a loud, clear voice. Please state your name and your address.
Chuck Thomas, 206 Lincoln Street, Riverhead, New York. I am the architect for the project. The homeowner's here as well. So we were here last month to discuss this project, and the building department notice did not include lot coverage and the shed. So we had those numbers updated and put on the surveys that I believe you all have. So this project has been going on for a little over 3 years. I initially met with Anne-Marie and the building inspector at the time to discuss the path of approval for this project, or if there would be one, and we came up with a bunch of different paths. The garage was existing, had pre-CO. We could have just gone in and got a accessory apartment for the existing garage. No variance needed. We also could have put an addition on the garage as a garage, and since we were maintaining the existing side yard setback, we wouldn't need a variance for that either, and we weren't increasing lot coverage. I could have got a building permit for that and then applied for the apartment. It seemed very convoluted, and we thought the best way would be full disclosure. Our plan is to do an apartment in this garage, so that is what we applied for. Not to go around the barn 3 times, keep it simple. It has taken 3 years for us to get to this point, going through all the different personalities in the building department, whatever, but we are here now. So what we are proposing is to maintain basically our lot coverage at 50.3%. And in the notice, it says we are also grandfathered in as Resident C, which has a 25%?
20.
Has 30% lot coverage allowable, not 15. So that was maybe an oversight of the building department. But,
Yeah, they can't write a denial letter for a code that doesn't exist, but they do acknowledge that the property was developed under a previous zoning use
Right.
district.
so, that which was 30%. So, what we're looking to do is to do this minor addition to this existing garage, maintain the existing setback, and then we also would like to maintain the location of the existing shed. My client has owned the property for over 11 years. All the improvements on this site were there when she bought it. Right, wrong, or indifferent, that's how she took ownership of the property. She did not construct the shed, she did not move the shed. The shed has been there for a very long time. I have a nice picture of the shed, if you all would like to see it. I also have another picture that shows the neighbor's shed to the west and the neighbor's shed to the south. These are all in the backyard. It's surrounded by sheds.
Thank you.
Which is wonderful.
Can we keep them?
Absolutely.
So we just wanted to establish for the record while we're looking at the pictures, this is the primary residence of your client?
Yes, it is.
So it's not like a vacation house
This
or a
is a
second
primary,
home?
full-time Riverhead resident, lifelong?
I grew up in Riverhead.
Okay.
Okay, and who's gonna be living in the main house, who's gonna be living in the accessory apartment?
I can't answer that.
Who do you plan on having there? Just
I don't plan on anything. I'm the architect.
your client?
I believe my client is, I'm gonna say I believe, my client is gonna live in the main house and rent the apartment.
Yeah, my mom.
You would need to,
Yeah, if you want to come up and just,
she doesn't want to.
okay.
Don't be shy. Don't bite. If we granted the accessory apartment and the application, would your client be amenable to moving the shed off the property line, off the fence line, 5 feet like it's supposed to be? The board seems to be concerned about making the shed.
So
Legal
we're
distance.
surrounded with a whole bunch of non-conforming setbacks around us. We don't want to be pointing fingers. The shed has been there. I went there again today to look at it. This shed has been there for over 20 years. It is surrounded by a 6-foot fence. You can't even see it from the neighbors. The neighbor to the west, they have their shed right there. You couldn't even see it. You'd have to get on their roof of their shed to see our shed. We would really like to keep the location of the shed. By the time we lift it up and move it, I'm not sure, yeah, it's not on a concrete.
Mr. Thomas, that
Yes, sir.
typically, we would want you to move it, but it's kind of a unique shed. It's not one of these,
It's not.
not a Home Depot, put it together, make it look pretty shed.
From what I could tell, the shed was built in that spot. I
Exactly.
was digging, my knees are dirty. I was digging around underneath it today. I'm afraid if we we're just gonna knock it down, then we need a new shed. So that's what's gonna probably have to happen if that, but it's a shame. It's a nice looking building. It's maintained. You can see how the property is maintained. This is not,
And I will tell you, the fact that everybody else has one, my mother told me, your mother may have told you too, if all your friends jumped off the Brooklyn Bridge, would you jump off? The fact that other people have done it,
I'd let them go first.
yeah, exactly. So, but I can live with it.
Chuck, it was hard to see, but just for the record, the neighbor's shed that was just right on the other side of that fence, would you say that from your professional opinion, that was closer than 5 foot off the fence?
It's very close. I don't have a number assigned to it, but it's very close. And the one to the south is very close. Everything is close.
Heather, didn't the attorney, she wanted a reserve decision on this?
I think
No.
No.
All right. Want to anybody want to move on this?
I just want to, so it's you know that we adopted the accessory dwelling unit code,
I
right?
do.
Yeah, so I mean, that'll be, I think it's a little bit easier of a process actually than the accessory apartment
is.
code, but still subject to all the same
Absolutely.
size restrictions, owner occupancy requirements and
We're
everything.
fully aware of that. Thank you very much, Heather.
So, Mr. Vice Chairman, with respect to appeal number 2026-003, Marianne Lociero, 253 Newton Avenue, Riverhead, New York, Suffolk County Tax Map number 600-127-2-42, which is in Residence A40, RA40 zoning, seeking for addition to an accessory structure and to legalize a shed. I move that we grant such authorization and just recognizing that it is subject to the accessory dwelling unit code.
I move the grant.
Second.
All right, Mr. Zelinski,
Aye.
Ms. Porsche,
Aye.
and Mr. Barnes,
Aye.
and I vote aye. It's been approved. Thanks a lot.
Thank you
Take
very
care of
much.
yourself.
Yeah, welcome.
Thank you.
Good night.
Can I just have the shed pictures for the file? Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
And next, appeal number 2026-006, North Shore Sprinkler, 1264 West Main Street, Riverhead, Suffolk County Tax Map number 600-120-2-2, Riverfront Corridor Zoning for a special exception pursuant to Town Code Chapter 301-222B. The Zoning Board of Appeals may approve a special exception from one nonconforming use to another nonconforming use, to wit, applicant seeks to change from a non-conforming portable storage container warehousing and distribution facility to a wholesale sprinkler business use. Just have to be
Want
sworn
to raise
in.
your right hand, please, sir? Swear to tell the truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
All right, and a loud, clear voice, please state your name and your address.
My name's Andrew Roth. The property is 1264 West Main Street, Riverhead, New York.
How do you spell your last name?
Roth, R-O-T-H.
Okay. How can we help you?
We're looking, as the application states, to update the use from a non-conforming use to another non-conforming use for the existing operations of North Shore Sprinkler at the site. We are working through the planning department on restoring the site back to the original site plan approval, which will include the landscape buffers, the impervious that was originally approved, dumpster location. The storage in the front yard that is currently there will be removed to the side and rear. Basically, and removing the fence in the front as well that was placed without a permit. So we're here for the non-conforming use.
All right, and how long have you been doing this? Is it established?
At the address, I know at least a few years. I'm not sure exactly when they moved in to the property. Their lease is up in, I believe, a year or so. They are leasing.
And there's been no complaints about noise or anything like that, or traffic?
Not that I know of.
And will the application affect any of the noise at the property? Is there anything different going to be going on at the property that's going on right now?
Nope, it's just the wholesaling. Before it was the storage containers, so similar, moving around storage containers, trucks coming and going,
How about,
contractors coming and going.
how about the traffic? Is your application going to affect the traffic in your opinion at all? Is it going to be more cars or less cars than what's going on presently?
Well, I mean, the business has been operating for a few years, so there would be no increase as far as that regard is.
I have to say, for the record, it's a very nice building. I've been in there multiple times myself. You guys keep it very neat. It looks great from the street. It's one of the more nicer looking buildings in the town of Riverhead, in my opinion. I think the board just wanted to stress it. You hit on a few of these topics already, but we wanted to stress that, the storage had to be moved more appropriately to the back.
Yeah, there'd be no outdoor storage on the street side, so to speak.
Yeah, and if you do maintain some of that storage, as you're looking at the front of the building to the left, which would be like the west side of the building, that it's gonna have to have like a fence, or they call it screen, it's gotta be screened in, it's gonna have to put some arborvitae's in there, some plantings in there just to hide it.
Okay.
But overall, the place looks wonderful.
Yep, and they just replanted some of the landscaping as well, so.
Okay. And there could be no overnight storage, I don't think, in the front of the building as well, as long as you understand that.
Right.
Okay.
I think the town attorney wanted to reserve decision on this.
Yeah.
We have our counsel on Zoom. Anne Marie, can you hear us?
I think she wanted to reserve decision on this.
Yeah.
So for if the board is so inclined, we could set a reserved decision date.
Yeah, please.
April 23rd work, come back with a written decision.
Sure. All right, somebody want to move that?
Yeah, I move that we do a reserved decision on April 23rd.
I second.
All right, Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
Mr. Flesky? Aye. And Mr. Borsia?
Aye.
And I vote aye. Thank you very much, sir.
Is there an explanation
So-
of why it's being reserved? Or?
So essentially, because it's a special exception, the board has to, they'll make a written finding and they just read their decision into the record, and then you'll continue along with the process with the planning board.
Okay, so do we have to come back at that?
No, your attendance isn't required, and once, the chairman signs, I'll distribute the written decision, you'll get a copy of it. Whoever the contact is on the application will get a copy of it.
Okay,
Take care of yourself. Good luck.
thank you.
All right, thank you.
We have minutes from February 12th and February 26th.
Can I have unanimous that we approve?
So moved.
I second.
Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
And I approve unanimously. And it's adjourned till, what's the next?
Next meeting date is April 9th of
April
2026.
23rd.
No, the next meeting date is April 9th of 2026.
Oh, okay.
All right, want to move? So move.
So moved.
I second.
Mr. Barnes?
Aye.
I vote aye, and we'll vote aye.
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 And make a motion to
Motion
close
to close, so moved.
unanimously. Aye?
Aye.
Aye. Aye. Aye, aye.